Even the negative people way behind. So they ain't no. Please, please, please. See, I don't know where we're going. Or where we're going to end up. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. I'm moving on. We're gonna keep trying. Over and over. I said it ain't no stopping us.
All right, guys, you're tuning into 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe in Dothan, Alabama. I thank you for tuning in on this Monday, September the 9th. When I say the days are going by so fast, they are. I mean, we're close to Christmas. So thank you for tuning in today. Hope you had a great weekend and hope this week is going to be even better. As I say, you're tuning into the Lunchtime Show with the old school preacher in his absence, the church secretary, myself, and the choir president. She's not with us either, but we're going to make a good show. We're going to have a great show. And I just need you to call in, download our app while you're listening. Make sure you download our app in case you get out the car. You could be able to go and listen to us on the app, and that's Knox Media Group. You can also view us on YouTube. That's Knox Media Group. Hear us on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and you can listen to us on our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org, or you can view us live on Facebook, TikTok, Hey TikTok, and other platforms. I mean, we have over 17 different platforms that you can view us on and listen to us, but make sure you tune in every day on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, 105.9, the vibe, and you can also listen to our sister station, 1500 AM, 24 hours of gospel music. So we got a lot going on for you, and we just want to keep you informed on what's going on in your area. So we thank you for tuning in. On today, the North Alabama Fair has came to town, and it kind of was fair weather this morning. I woke up and it was really cool. I had to put on a jacket, and my son was like, "Mama, where you going with a jacket?" And I said, "Outside to work." So today the high is 80 degrees in North Alabama. It's about 88 degrees down in Dothan. So pretty good fair weather. So it's going to be the precipitation. No rain is in the forecast. So make sure you get out because it's going to be raining. It's predicting rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday towards the end of the week. So make sure you get out and enjoy yourself every other day. But you can go out in the rain too. A lot of people don't like to get out in the rain, but you can get out in it and enjoy because life is too short not to. This weekend on the football scores, it was a lot going on. I know the old school preacher this past weekend, he was kind of a little upset with Colorado, but I guess we have to win some, lose some. It looked like a lot of people was on losing. Alabama, it was tough on their end as well, but they pulled off a good win this past weekend. Alabama A&M, the score was 49-7. They had a great game for their home opener. Grambling State and Tuskegee played this past weekend. The score was 37-20. So that was pretty good on their end. Jackson State University down over in our area, there was 58-7 for their home opening. It was a lot of home openings this past weekend. University of North Alabama, they fell short this past weekend to Illinois. It was 24-17 for their home opening, but they had a great tailgate. They had a lot of people out tailgating, out supporting the University of North Alabama. So they had that going on over in Florence. So, but they still fell a little short on football. But, got to win some, lose some. And the other on yesterday, somebody was stating you win some, lose some, but if it's your team, you want your team to win all the time. You don't want to lose any. So you know how it goes. A lot of people like, well, everybody can't win all of them, but everybody can't, we can't win them all, but we would like to win them all. And also we had Troy fell short against Nevada this past weekend. They lost by 2 points. The score was 28-26. I think some people rather get beat really bad in order to instead of losing by 2 points. This coming weekend, Troy is away. University of North Alabama is playing away. So both of our home schools with our stations will be away. But make sure you keep it tied into what we got going on. This week is Florence homecoming. Last weekend was Muscle Shoals homecoming. And also remember, we're doing our youth spotlight. So if you have a youth that you would like for us to spotlight here at Knox Media Group, make sure you give us a call. That number is 256-712-2887. I had 2 students from Muscle Shoals on this past week that actually was on the air, and it's good. We're getting great feedback from the students. Students are loving, everybody want to be recognized on what they have going on. And with their homecoming game, the score was 63-6. And also Florence played their home opening this past weekend. The score was 51-0. So we've been getting a lot of games that's actually been not nail biters. You could actually go to the game and it's not even, you're just going to socialize because it's not really football. I like football when it's very intense and you're trying to figure out who's going to win the game and the back and forth. So, you just want to be watching some good football, especially when you're going to be cuddled up in the great weather. So that's what we got going on in our sports. But in the news, it's a child has actually been found missing. They don't know exactly where the child has come up from. This was over in Huntsville area. The child just appeared up. Someone found the child on the road and they have actually put it out. The child is now with the police department. But this has been happening a lot in the news where kids are actually, I'm not sure if people are dropping these kids off and just leaving them or what's happening to that. But it's really just, it's kind of ironic that we've read 2 stories that this is actually happening at. Also in the news, the mother of the Georgia shooting suspect called the school to warn of emergency. Family says the mother of the 14-year-old boy that did the shooting over in Georgia, who has been charged with murder over the fatal shooting, the mother called the school before the killings, warning staff of an extreme emergency involving her son. So she basically knew what was about to take place. So a family member said that Coach Gray's mother texted her saying she spoke with the school counselor and urged them to immediately find her son to check on him. So she felt like something was going on with them. Said Brown provided they provided screenshots of the text exchange to the newspaper, which is also reported that a call log from her phone plan showed a call was made to the school about 30 minutes prior to the gunfire before the gunfire. So the mother did try to call the school and warn them of what was going on. So basically, Colt Gray is the 14-year-old, has been charged with murder, killing of 2 students, 2 teachers at the high school in Atlanta. So that's what's going on over in Georgia. So, we talked about last week about should you actually go after if your child is doing something like that. Do you feel that you should warn the people? Should you say something? Should you act out? What should you do? And it looks like, a lot of people actually stated that you should call, you should try to help somebody, get your child some help, especially if they are going through different situations like that. And so, I had people that call back saying allowing some people you just allow your children to make mistakes, especially if it's not critical of those mistakes. But the mother actually tried to warn them. So she did exactly what a lot of us thought should have happened. She did warn them, but I guess they didn't get the phone. I'm not sure. They didn't say if they didn't get the phone call in time or they didn't act out on it. No other details was giving what took place behind the phone call. But the mother did try to warn them that something was going on with her son. So that did happen, in the news. So it's just like she did her part, but you still try to think of why would the father even buy a gun? And it does not say if the mother and the father were still together or anything like that. But it's just really it's sad that we go through so much and you give out warning signs, but people are not taking heed of these different warning signs. So, you just wonder why they're not taking heed, or did they get someone at the school? It's a lot of things that actually go through your mind. Also in the news, Tropical Storm Francine is brewing in the Gulf of Mexico. So that's going on in the news. So if you have, family members closer to Louisiana, it's actually expecting to hit Wednesday night northeast of Louisiana. So that's going on actually. So, and I know that's happening because we've actually been getting a lot of phone calls about it. So make sure you stay weather alert of the tropical storm Francine that's actually supposed to take place. So that's why a lot of the rain is coming in. That's why we are expecting all this rain that's coming in this coming weekend, both in Dothan as well as in North Alabama. So yes, there will be a lot of rain coming in from the storm that's arising with Tropical Storm Francine. So that's what's going on. And it's going to be very heavy rain. So make sure you stay weather alert, and we will keep you updated here at Knox Media Group of what's going on with the weather. Because it's, it looks like it's going to be very serious. A lot of storms, a lot of wind, and a lot of rain. So we will make sure to keep you updated as we get the information as it comes in right here at Knox Media Group. But we have a great topic we're going to be discussing today. But before we get into our topic, I'm going to take a quick look break, and I will be back to get with you on our topic. I'm going to give you a little music, and we'll be right back. You're tuning in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe in Dothan, Alabama.
Ladies, can I get your attention, please? I want to tell you a story that is true. It's been said confession is good for the soul. So I want you to listen real closely, because this could happen to you. I got a friend named Larry. Went from riding in the best of cars to pumping a bicycle, because life had beat him down. One day, a hard-working, church-going woman came along driving a pretty red Stingray and picked Larry's feet up off the ground. They went to church every Sunday, but old Larry soon got tired of that. So one Sunday morning, he told her, "Baby, I'm a little tired. You go on, and I'm going to stay home and get me a little rest. I'll see you after service." She left, got halfway to church, then doubled back and saw Larry get into a brand new Cadillac with another woman. She could barely see for the tears in her eyes, but she followed them from the church to the motel. Oh, they was driving real fast. They was in a rush to get there. From the church to the motel, hugging and kissing all the way. Oh yeah, she watched him check in. Room 244. She just couldn't believe she loved the broke gigolo. It hurt her so bad when they drove away. She just couldn't believe what she was seeing that day. Oh yeah, Larry went from the church to the motel, oh, to get his joy. She fell in love with a playboy. From the church to the motel, she followed him. Oh yeah, the sweet little woman still go to church, but Larry's no longer there. Since Larry broke her heart, she says she no longer cares. Some folks say she talks to herself singing. From the church to the motel, she just couldn't get over the hurt. I hear her moaning and groaning, singing this song. From the church to the motel, she put her heart and life at risk with a gigolo. From the church to the motel, she got the wrong kind of love, traveling on a lonely highway. From the church to the motel, she got caught up in loneliness. She felt so bad. What she thought she had didn't last. She moved too fast. It cost her a whole lot of pain, a whole lot of shame. Now she knows she can't make a man. She understands. Never go from the church to the motel. You make mistakes. Please don't go from the church to the motel. You get caught up in loneliness. Keep yourself from someone else hurting you and leaving you blue. Fall down on your knees and pray. God will hear what you said. If your heart is right, you'll see the light shining bright in the night. Please don't go from the church to the motel. You won't find real love there. Don't get yourself caught up in it. From the church to the motel. People, I'm telling y'all, this is a true confession from the woman herself about Larry. From the church to the motel. Yes, she fell in love with a broke gigolo playboy. She followed him from the church to the motel. She followed him from the church to the motel. She followed him from the church to the motel.
Call me when you need some. Call me when you need some. Call me when you need some love. Call me when you need some. Call me when you need some love. Call me when you need some. Call me when you need some love. Call me when you need some love.
Hey, Miss Walker, thank you for wanting a verse from me. Apologies for the wait, sometimes it's hard to get the distractions up off you. For enough time to jot your thoughts, but fuck it, this morning I got to. I'm thinking about you. I heard you just had you another little baby. Congratulations, I hope you got through it with no complications. I find it amazing, the way that you juggle your kids, the biz, the fame, the bitches that's hating. They sit around waiting for you to fall off like the album I'm making. But I hope that you're taking a little time for yourself. Still in a moment or two to unwind between the hectic sounds of your precious baby crying. Do you clear your mind? Must be a lot going on. I hear it in all of your songs. Niggas been doing you wrong. Family been doing you wrong. On days you feeling like you on your own, I wrote this for you to put on. Thank you for sharing your light, your voice, and writing the beautiful poems. Session 32, bring me to tears. Be getting choked up when I hear it. Seem like I keep crying off so much since a nigga had these kids. And I don't know what it is that made me so sensitive. More than I already was. But never mind that, I'm back. I'm sending you this little audio hug. And hopes that you smile, forgetting the stress that piles from all the above. The more that we hurt, the harder we love. As soon as it's gone, we gotta re-up. It's just like a drug. If people knew half of the pressure, they know that it's hard to be her. I'm sending you SZA and Ari, my love. Y'all holding us down, y'all holding the crowns. You ever need something from me, don't hesitate, please. Just hit me and I'll be around. I'm gone.
Call me when you need some. Call me when you need some. Call me when you need some love. Call me when you need some. Call me when you need some love. Call me when you need some. Call me when you need some love. Call me when you need some.
We're back. You're tuning into 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe in Dothan, Alabama. All right. I know we were sitting here. I was talking about the young man who actually did the school shooting over in Georgia on last week. And as I was sitting here reading and thinking, I know a lot of people, but I thought about this past weekend actually. You know, a lot of people, you know, one of the biggest commandments in the Bible is love. You know, we should love everyone, but people say, but they use the word love so loosely. And I know you're saying, why did you start out by talking about the boy? I started talking about that as I was reading that his mom actually tried to notify the school about, whatever she was trying to tell him. If she was trying to say that he done something or he was going to do something, whatever her focus was to notify them. And I just thought about, she did it because she loved him. You know, she was basically crying out for help, trying to get him some help. And a lot of people do that. And a lot of people say, I love you, but then they get mad at you when you are making other people aware of the situation, especially with something like that. So my question is, why is it so many people say I love you, but their actions, they say it now? You know, so many people use the word love so loosely. And it's such it's one of our biggest commandments, but they don't know how to forgive people. They don't know how to move past that. But they'll say, I get people all the time say, hey, I love you. And I'm like, I'm at the point in life, I just can't believe what people say. Your action should speak for it. Help me out. Or I'm out, what do you think? Should you, when you're using, do you believe people when they actually say it? Or are you one of those that have to see it? You have to show me. You have to be from Missouri, the show me state. What is it? Do you actually, if somebody tell you I love you, are you eager to know that, especially if they wrong you or they've done something to you? Is it easy for you to believe what they're saying, or do you have to see it? Call in. Let's get in on the conversation, because so many people just use that word so loosely. I think they use it so much that they always saying, I love you. But the first time you do something to them, or y'all disagree on something, or it's not the way they want it to go, they always saying, well, how can you love me? You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you show somebody on a day-to-day basis, or not even on a day-to-day basis, because you may not come in contact with them on a day-to-day basis, but if you are exemplifying love and you wrong some, if they feel like you wronged them, you may not feel the same way, because the young man probably thought his mama wronged him by notifying the school. I don't think so. I think she did it out of love. That was her way of love. So will he be able to forgive her? And why is it so hard for us to forgive people that we say and we know that they love us? Why is it so hard for us to forgive people that we know love us? That's my question today. Why is it so hard for us to forgive people that we know love us? Call in. Let's get in on the conversation. Let's get a topic. Let's get the conversation going. I thank each of you for calling in. And the call-in number is 256-365-1000. Why is it so hard for us to forgive those that we truly know that love us? We always have it in our mind, and we always throwing up things, and we'll say, well, if you really love me, you wouldn't have done this, or you really love me. People just feel like you're taking them so for granted, but you're not. It's just their way is not your way. Everybody show love different ways, I think. What are some ways you show your love? Call in. Let's get in. Let's get this topic going. What are some ways you show love? Call me 256-365-1000. That's my topic. What are some ways you show love? Call me 256-365-1000. And like I said, the way this mother actually did it, she actually showed it by trying to notify to get her son some help. Would that child be able to forgive his mom? People probably saying, well, she was wrong for doing it. I think she did the right thing. Trying to notify the school to let them know what's going on. I think she should have even went a little step further. When she didn't get the school, she probably should have called the police department. Those are just things I think. And some people saying, well, I wouldn't have never done that to my child. But if you know your child is going to hurt someone, yes, definitely. Make sure you contact someone and let's get the child some help. And he will be able to, he'll be able to forgive her. I think in the long run, he may not be able to forgive her right off. The father may not even be able to forgive her. Other family members may not be able to forgive her. But I think she didn't betray him. She only was making awareness to the situation to get him some help. It's like, people always say that, when you forgiving a person that hurt you, they just like, well, I can't do that. Yes, you can. You can forgive people. Because I think I'm one of those people. I can forgive you. I forget about it. I try to move past it and keep it going. I try not to hold grudges, but some people can't. Some people hold grudges and always bring up what you done did and always say, well, if you love me, you wouldn't have done this. Nah. Sometimes you get caught up in emotion. You just do it, It's not that your intent, but you're not doing it to hurt them. But why is it so hard for you to forgive those who you truly know love you? That's my question today. The number is 256-365-1000. Call me and get in on the conversation, and let's talk about it. Because that's our biggest thing. I think that's what a lot of people are having so many problems doing, is forgiving people. And that's creating so many other problems. It's like you can't forgive anybody, but you want somebody to forgive you. And you'll probably do the same thing, wrong somebody, do something wrong, but you don't have the heart to forgive them. Forgive nobody. But you don't think about it until the shoe is turned to your foot. That's how we are. We, until it changes on you, you don't think, well, I'm not going to forgive them, or you holding grudges against them. But, that's not how we should live. We should actually forgive people, especially those who we say we truly love. But why is it so hard for you to forgive people that you say you love? Call me. The number is 256-365-1000. Call and get in on the conversation. Tell me, why is it so hard to forgive people that you truly say you love? That's my question today. I'm gonna get some more topics, get some more conversation, and I'll be right back. But make sure you call in. The number is 256-365-1000. If you'd like to be one of our sponsors here at Knox Media Group, you can call us at 256-712-2887, and we will help you with some packages. We have different packages, different sponsorship packages where you can be one of our sponsors here. But I want to thank Yummies. That's one of our sponsors. If you're looking for some great chicken and those Cajun Ranch fries, make sure you go over to Yummies and let them know that you heard it on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. And they are located at 324 South Montgomery Avenue in Sheffield, Alabama. Make sure you go over there, and they have some great prices and some great taste. I mean, it's seasoned to perfection. So make sure you go over to Yummy Wings and let them know that you heard it on 105.1. If you're in the car buying business, make sure you go over and see them at Greenway Hyundai of the shows. That's in Greenway Kia. Let me get it right. Greenway Kia of the shows. That's one of our sponsors. One of our other sponsors, I was above myself, is Hyundai of the shows. So both of those, they have great financing, great rates. So make sure you go over and see my guy over at Maurice over at Greenway Kia of the shows, and see Packy over at Hyundai of the shows. So those are some great ways. I know a lot of people are looking for cars for the kids that's turning 16 and different birthdays. Want to buy yourself a new car. You can go over and see them over at Greenway Kia of the shows, and also Hyundai of the shows. Hyundai of the shows is also, they're located in Muscle Shoals, close to Tuscumbia. But make sure you let them know you heard it on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. And make sure you're looking out for our Shows Up News, where we have all of our different sponsors in there. And also, you could be one of our local sponsors. We want to thank everyone for being one of our sponsors right here at Knox Media Group. And also Shows Up News, where you have all of the local news, everything that's going on, from pop culture to local events to us being outside, and we thank all of our sponsors for making it happen. You can view our paper at showsupnews.com, and you can also pick it up in the grocery stores, the gas stations, banks, different places, different businesses. But make sure you get your new edition of Shows Up News. They're out now, and if you're not seeing them, make sure you give us a call, 256-712-2887. And again, my question is, why is it so hard for you to forgive those that you truly say you love? I'll be right back. You're tuned in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe. We'll be right back, guys.
Like this.
You fly as hell, swagger right, brown skin popping. You know just how to talk to me, know just how I like it. You're turning me out, you're turning me out, you're turning me out. Now wait a minute, little buster, you got one more time to feel on my booty. Better recognize a lady, that ain't the way you do me. You're turning me out, you're turning me out, you're turning me out. Better recognize a real woman. You ever tryna get that close with me? You better correct how you're approaching me. Dime divas, give it to me. I gotta be feeling your energy. I gotta be for sure that you're into me. Recognize a real woman. Pulling up on it, you're acting like you want it. Hey, it's nothing like your daddy checking for this little mama. You're turning me on, you're turning me out, you're turning me out. Now wait a minute, little buster, now you don't even know me, but you wanna take me shopping. You a lame, I can tell it ain't big shit popping. You're turning me out, you're turning me out, you're turning me out. Better recognize a real woman. All you wanna do is holler at the cutest bras and get up in them drawers. I'm on it. Don't try to buy me bottles, got my own dollars. I can buy up the bar if I want it. You ever tryna get that close with me? You better correct how you're approaching me. Dime divas, give it to me. I gotta be feeling your energy. I gotta be for sure that you're into me. Recognize a real woman.
Fly yourself, swagger right, brown skin popping like dynamite, roll like China White mama. I dig your persona right. You look baby mama type. I know that got you kinda hype. My ice is albino white. I hope your vagina tight. I go underwater and I hope your piranha bite. Hot Carter, I'ma kiss the spot for you and I'ma kiss it till you scream. Wait a minute, motherfucker. Yeah, I turn you on like a handle, like a television on the weather channel. Cause I make it rain, girl. Now come be waiting, girl. You just an earthling, you ain't never been to Wayne's World. I play to win, I pay the men. I do my thing, now you're in love with an alien. Polo on a beaten weezy, yep, I'm at the plate again. Carry if you pitch it at me, I'ma swing away at it. Someone better play the fence, someone better tell them about me, baby. I'm the shit, and that's the only thing you smell around me. Weezy F, baby, don't forget the F around me. And if you do, then get the F around me. You're turning me out.
Yeah, yeah.
Polo, I told you I got you.
Miss Carrie, baby.
Miss Carrie, baby.
You ever tryna get that close to me? Better correct how you're approaching me. Dime divas, give it to me. I gotta be feeling your energy. I gotta be for sure that you're into me. Recognize a real woman.
Yeah, Miss Carrie, baby. And young Weezy, baby. Young Moolah, baby. Hey, yo, keep all my vocals.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. What's that?
baby, yeah.
Nah, we good. We
I
good.
know how I trust
Believe that. Ain't nothing. Nah. You carry on like you been a
Oh, I've been sitting on the step ever since the day she left.
ain't never lied.
And though this train station packed, still I feel I'm by myself.
You did me wrong, man. You know what you did.
I should have known from the start that it was gonna end this way.
I take all blame for mine.
She took the 6 o'clock to Memphis, said that she'll be back one day. But it's too late, big train, keep on rolling. Yeah, no need to stop now. Big train, keep on rolling. Just to keep on passing by. Big train, keep on rolling. No need to stop now. Big train, keep on rolling. Just to keep on passing by. Yeah. I'm just here to tell you why.
I need you to listen real close.
You've been gone for years, and I've been doing fine.
I can do better for myself. I figured it out.
See, whatever made you leave should have made you stay.
So the grass was greener. That was a lie, man.
And I know it wasn't me, so you can hand it back that way. Cause it's too late, big train, keep on rolling. No need to stop now. Big train, keep on rolling. Just to keep on passing by. Big train, keep on rolling. No need to stop now. Big train, keep on rolling. Just to keep on passing by. Yeah, just to keep on passing by. Bye.
I don't think you understand,
Just to keep on going.
I'm in a good place now,
Ain't no need for you to stop here.
You go ahead and stay where you was, what I'm talking about?
See, you thought the grass was greener on the other side.
Hey, but that's what you get.
But just like our relationship, that was a lie.
Talk to us.
Oh, big train to keep on rolling. No need to stop now. Ain't no need to stop now. Big train, keep on rolling. Every single thing you did to me, just to keep on passing by. And back to you. Big train, keep on rolling. The grass is greener on the other side. No need to stop now. Everything you did, big train, keep on rolling. You wanna come back, but I ain't taking you to keep on. No, baby.
We're back. That was Big Tucker. Let the big train keep on rolling. You're tuned in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe. And I had somebody text on my conversation today. And again, my topic is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? So one of our listeners actually texted in and said, she said, forgiving those we love can be particularly hard because our expectations and emotional investment are much higher. When someone we love hurts us, it feels like a deeper betrayal, making it more painful to move past offense. So, what do you think? Again, for those who are just tuning in, my question today is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love. I know, to me, I'm one of those, I try not to hold grudges, or I try to forgive, because that's what the Bible teaches us to do. So I try my best to forgive those who I think has, especially if I say I love them, or we've shown action of loving, and it don't have to be sexual. I mean, this could be my kids or whoever. So the biggest thing is, a lot of people, I think, just don't know they don't know, what's the word? They say they forgive you, but then they always bringing up things of, just different things. They say well, you say you love me, but you didn't do this way. You say you love me, but I help you do, they always bringing up something. So I think if you forgive them, you forget the whole situation, everything, and you don't try to slight people. So my question again is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love when you feel like they wrong you? And then again, like I said, someone texted and said, they feel like forgiving those we love can be particularly hard because our expectations and emotional investment are much higher. And when someone we love hurts us, it feels like a deeper betrayal, making it more painful to move past the offense. That was one of my educators. So I thank you for listening. I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for giving your response. And I ask you to call in and give me yours. And you call us at 256-365-1000. So call in and give me your answers. Why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? So call in. Let's get in on the conversation. I miss the old school preacher in the church, the choir president. I am the church secretary. They've been gone from me for a week now. So it's like, but I forgive them because I know they both got something going on. The pastor's been out on meetings and getting us better here at Knox Media Group. And the choir president, she is actually out sick, but she's doing a whole lot better. She's doing great. She thanked each of you for your concerns with her. So she is on a speedy recovery. So she'll be back volunteering, back on the show. She liked to be on the show. So she'll be back on the show very soon. So y'all keep her lifted up in your prayers. Keep her, keep the thoughts coming. Keep sending the messages, letting her know that you are thinking about her and you wish a speedy return. So again, my question of today is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? And, with the person that actually texts me, it makes sense, but we often expect so much out of those who say they love us. I think we expect more from the people that's closest to us. That's our thing. I think we expect so much out of them. And, you can give us, we just expect too much. I think sometimes we just expect more out of them than they actually, that you give yourself. The betrayal, sometimes it strikes at, it makes the heart, it strikes us at the heart. And, you can't trust people. I'm one of those ones. I really can't trust. You have to show me your words. Don't. I know this is bad, but your words really don't mean a lot because people make their mouth say anything. So you be sitting there like, do you really? So I know that's bad, but it's hard. It's hard, especially when people come back and show you different things, or I think about it. One thing I can really say, I thought was a really true friendship. And then I guess it was just a misunderstanding or whatever that happened, and we just went through some different times of life. But when everything came out, it made it look like I was the bad friend and she was the good friend, but it wasn't. I saw both of us having misunderstandings, and it was like, I have forgiven, I have went past everything, but it's like, to me, it's like she's still holding grudges. She haven't forgiven, and you can't really make somebody think different, but they have it in their mind, and then they try to partner up and get other people to dislike you for whatever reason. And I just think people should be able to learn who you are without the help of somebody else. I'm just one of those kind of people. I want to make my own understanding of you. I want to get to know you based on our relationship, not based on the relationship you had with Sally or the Suzanne or whoever. I want us to be able to have that relationship. And that's how, and that's why a lot of people can't forgive, because they're listening to other people and they're not able to actually get an understanding of themselves to forgive you. And I'm like, you gonna go to hell not forgiving me, because I done forgave you and I done moved past it. But everybody ain't me, and everybody, I think, go into looking at things a little bit longer or harder than what they should. And that's just my take on it. Y'all call in, get on the conversation. I know it's a really top, hard conversation, but call in, get in, and let me know what you think. Again, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? That's my question today. And the number is 256-365-1000. Call in and get on the conversation and let us know. And remember, the North Alabama State Fair started today in North Alabama. So the peanut factory, not the peanut factory, the Peanut Festival starts in November over in Dothan. So we'll be part of that. So we will be at the fair one day this week. We'll let you know when. Make sure everybody is back here at work. But make sure you tune in with us every day for the Lunchtime Show with the old school preacher, the church secretary, and the choir president. Make sure you also tune in to our other shows. We have the Ain't a Main show at 5 o'clock and the 118 Experience with my guy Boogie and Katie. They come on every day at 7 o'clock. So make sure you tune in to the other shows. But today, again, I want you to call in and get in on my topic, and that is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? I'm going to get in with some news right after this break. I know y'all say, we want to listen to you talk, but I'm not your superwoman. But you're tuned into 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe. I'll be right back.
Early in the morning, I put breakfast at your table and make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy, your toast unlikely. All that's missing is your morning kiss that used to greet me. Now you see the juice is sour. It used to be so sweet, and I can't help but to wonder if you're talking about me. We don't talk the way we used to talk. It's hurting so deep. I've got my pride, I will not cry, but it's making me weak. I'm not your superwoman. I'm not
gonna try to make it home just for you. I want to make sure that your dinner will be waiting for you. But when you get there, you just tell me you're not hungry at all. You said you'd rather read the paper and you don't want to talk. You like to think that I'm just crazy when I say that you've changed. I'm convinced I know the problem. You don't love me the same. You're just going through the motion and you're not being fair. I've got my pride, I will not cry. Still I can't help but care. I'm not your superwoman. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not the kind of girl that you can let down. Don't let me down. Don't you let me down. I am only human. Only yeah. This girl needs more than occasional hugs. There's a token of love from you. Ooh, baby. Look into the corners of your mind. I'll always be there for you through good and bad times, but I can't be the superwoman that you want me to be. I'll give my love a lasting love if you return love to me. I'm not your superwoman. Oh, no, no. I'm not the kind of girl that you can lay down and think that everything's okay. Boy, I am only human. This girl needs more than occasional hugs. There's a token of love. Oh, if you feel it in your heart and you understand me, stop right where you are. Everybody sing along with me. My bad, don't sleep good at night. No, we don't. Cause I ain't got nobody on my side to hold me, console me, and show me I'm really supposed to be loved. A man is supposed to give, not supposed to take away. So why you looking silly, boy? I'm leaving you today. Love don't live. Before you leave, girl, let me tell you, and you ain't walking in your shoes like you supposed to, so I'm leaving you. Well, 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 well. There's a good and a bad way you treat somebody. And you ain't been loving me right, ain't been treating me nice, so I gotta do what's best for me. Don't play no silly games with me, baby. No, 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 that's just not my thing, baby. All I want is good loving. Hold me tight, baby, with the joy you can bring. Yeah, baby. A man is supposed to give, not supposed to take away. So why you looking silly, boy? I'm leaving you, baby. Love don't live. Baby, baby, baby. Love don't live no more. Baby, there's a right way. And you ain't walking in your shoes
like you supposed to, so I'm leaving you. Well. There's a good and a bad. There's a good way, baby. And you ain't been loving me right, ain't been treating me nice, so I gotta do what's best for me. Tell me, baby.
We're back. You're tuning in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe. I actually just had, again, my topic is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? I actually had a young adult to actually text me, and they said, well, people, especially when you have an absent parent, and the absent parents say they love you, how do you forgive that person? And I was like, okay, now you're getting a little bit too technical here. I know y'all trying to see me. For those who are watching me on Facebook or YouTube, I'm back. I had my cover on. But so again, my question is, why is it so hard for you to forgive those you say you love? So I had a young adult actually text me and say, well, I love my absent parent. I'm not going to say if it's a male or female. I love my absent parent, but my absent parents say they love me, but they don't ever call me. They don't ever reach out to me. They don't communicate. They said basically I hadn't heard from them since October of last year. October again, that's a year ago. So they were saying it's like they can't forgive them. So they kind of turned my topic around a little bit. But so call me in on that conversation. So why is it so hard to forgive those that say they love you? And with the absent parent, I think you have to make amends with yourself and know that you haven't done anything to cause that parent to act the way that they act or not be responsive to you. Sometimes I think the absent parent basically is doing it to get at the other parent. That's just me. I think those are some things. I think they're, trying to get at the other parent, or the absent parent is in so much of denial of why they haven't been a good parent, and they can't forgive themselves. I think those are some issues, or they had lack of problems when they were a child. Their parents may not have been there for them. I mean, I'm not sure because I've never really been in that situation. But if you have or are, call in on that part of the conversation. Kind of help me out. Give me some questions on that. Why? But my topic today is, why is it so hard to forgive those who say they love you? I wish people call in instead of texting. I also had someone to say, I told you about the person that's more earlier called in. Text me and said it's hard. Forgiving those we love can be hard because of the expectations and emotional investment are much higher. So that was their answer. But I'm kind of concerned with the other person that actually texted me and said, with the absent parent, it's hard to forgive them for not contacting them or being that parent. And, a friend of mine also said, I just had somebody else to text and said that the person, that child, should be over it. And I'm like, I don't think it's that would you ever be over an absent of a parent not contacting you? I don't think you will. That's something that will always be in your mind, something you'll always think of. So I don't think that's something you can really get over quickly, even though the Bible does teach us to forgive everyone. But can you? If you're in that situation with the absent parent or been in that situation, call in. You don't have to give your name or anything. Just call in and give some insight on that conversation. The number is 256-365-1000. Call in and get in on the conversation. If we have any birthdays, if you have a birthday, you're celebrating a birthday or know of a family member that's celebrating birthday, call in and let's wish them a happy birthday. I'm going to get your celebrity birthdays. I miss the choir president with that. She usually be on the birthdays. But we're wishing that she has a speedy recovery. Let's see whose birthday is it today in the celebrity world. I probably don't know any of them. What y'all think? I don't think I know any of them, but y'all know we've had a lot of people celebrating. It's like lately a lot of people have been celebrating birthdays, but let's see if I know any of them. I don't think I do. A lot of them are TikTok people, and I definitely don't know them. But let's see. I have to get somebody else to tell me on these famous people. Famous birthdays today, and it's the 9th. Let's see who we have for today. Adam Sandler is celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday to him. And Hugh Grant. The Colonel's birthday is today of KFC, Colonel Harlan Sanders. And Cliff Robertson. I remember him on a TV show, a Western. That's what he was on, a good old Western. I remember watching that with my dad. And Alfonso Jackson, he's the U.S. public servant. His birthday is today. He's the largest face in public as a public servant. So his birthday is today. Let's see whose Facebook birthdays I have. I'd like to wish them a happy birthday on today. With the celebrity birthdays on Facebook, they're celebrities too. Let's see who we have. If you have a birthday and would like to wish them a happy birthday, you can call us at 256-365-1000 and wish them a happy birthday. Happy birthday to my classmate, Tanya Byers Lewis, for those who are out there in the radio world that may know her. She's not, we went to dear old Eastside High. Happy birthday to Pastor Sandra Cole. Happy birthday to Florence Middle School Principal Ashley Bowens. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday to Darian Howe, Percy Russell, Reese Smith. Happy birthday to you. And on yesterday, my college roommate's birthday. Happy birthday, TT Tiffany Young. And if you have a birthday or someone that you know that you're celebrating, would like to celebrate, you can wish them a happy birthday live on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe. So you can call us in at 256-365-1000 and wish them a happy birthday. And also, as I was talking about today, my question is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? And I really I appreciate the person who texted me and said, my parent has not been here for me. But he say he or she says they love me, why do I have to forgive them? I'm like, I don't know. So if y'all can help me out on that, I just feel like you should forgive them because that's what the Bible teaches you to do. Forgive those. No matter what the situation is, we must learn how to forgive. So if y'all know, I can't even explain why someone, you birthed them, y'all used to interact, but now that you feel like, I don't know, I can't say why someone can't actually commit, especially a parent, why they can't call a child, check on them, even if they're young, older, 19, 20 or whatever, why they can't call them and speak to them or just check on them. I mean, why is it so hard for parents to do that, the absent parent to do that? Call in on that. The number is 256-365-1000. You can call in and tell us why is it so hard for absent parents to call their child. You could call in and we could talk about that. I'm not sure because, like I said, I've never really, I haven't had to deal with that. I feel like I've been a great mother and I communicate with my kids and I'm there for them if they need me, even if they, want to hear my mouth or don't want to hear my mouth, I'm here. So y'all call in and let's talk about that. I think that's it's a lot of kids that deal with that. They may have an absent parent that's not there, mother, father, and for some reason they feel like that parent is not there or hasn't been there for them. They don't even call them. And it's not that they're expecting a lot from them. But that the absent parent said, well, I love them. But, they don't call. Why? Call in. And like I said, I think the biggest thing is their parent, it may be one of those things that's just going down the line. Their parent wasn't there for them and they don't know how to express love. I don't know. I've never been in that situation. So that's a tough one. Or whatever. It's very tough. But also in the news, I was talking about why is it so hard for you to forgive those that you say you love? I do remember, we talked about months ago about Prince Harry and the British royal family. That family dynamics is very challenging. And they have had forgiveness and complex, it's been challenging. And this ongoing story is, it was very emotional and personal about the investments makes to forgive, the difficulties that they were going through to forgive. But they've actually, I think they've worked on their situations and they're forgiving. They've been working on communicating better and trying to express, and they're seeking, sometimes, they've seeking support from other family members. But I think that's the biggest thing. We have to seek counseling, especially for the child who feel like their parent has not communicated with them and they say they love them, and that child wants to move past spiritually because that's the right thing to do. So, they may have to seek some type of counseling or talk to a friend, talk to their pastor, talk to someone else. But that's the biggest thing. You got to learn how to communicate to get past those feelings, open up, because you hold all that in you and then you'll start harping on it and hating other people or not knowing how to forgive other people that you think you just have little sparse thoughts of different things, and you'll start bringing that into your memory of what the other person has done to you, and then you start disliking or having a hard time to forgive, and it may not even be the same situation, and you having such a hard time forgiving them based on actions of somebody else or what they've done to you. So, it's a lot that plays into it, but the best thing to do is seek counseling, talk to your pastor, talk to another adult, talk to your friends, true friends, that is, because love is the only foundation to forgiveness. You have to love that person. If you truly love them, you're going to learn. You got to work past forgiving them. It'll hurt for a while, but at the same time, you have to do that. But my biggest question is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? Call in, get in on the conversation. And the number again is 256-365-1000. And you could also listen to us on our app. That's Knox Media Group, on our website, www.knoxmediagroupinc.org, on YouTube. And make sure when you go to YouTube, you like and subscribe. Leave your email address under one of our live shows, and you can be qualified to win a car. We got 3 months left. And we're going to be giving away a car at the end of the year. So make sure, we got to get our numbers up on YouTube, but make sure you actually go to YouTube. That's Knox Media Group. Like, subscribe, and leave your email address under one of them. We already been going back, pulling those email addresses off. Put your email address in the pot for a chance to win a car in 2024. You know how Knox Media Group, how Mr. Knox and Mrs. Knox love to give away. So make sure you do that so you can get a chance to win a car this year. We have about 3 months left, and we want you to be part of our giveaway. So you can't be in it if you don't leave your email address and subscribe to the Knox Media Group YouTube. And you could also listen to us on Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, all of our Facebook. If you're listening to us in Dothan right now, you could call us. You're live on 105.1, the Music Muscle of the Shows, and 105.9. Call right back. I don't think they heard me. But again, my topic today is, why is it so hard for you to forgive those you say you love? And I also had gotten a message, because I actually got a text message, and it said, my parent, I have an absent parent, and they say they love me, but how do I forgive them? So y'all call in and let's get in on those conversations. The number is 256-365-1000. Caller, if you're live on 105.1, the Music Muscle of the Shows, and 105.9, the Vibe.
Hey.
Hey, you there?
Yes, ma'am. I was just gonna weigh in my thoughts on why I feel like it's hard to forgive somebody you love. I feel like a lot of times that when we love someone, we expect them to love us in the same way that we love them. So if something happens and maybe it's not returned the same, or something that they do that we don't agree with hurts us so bad, because we don't expect them to do that. We wouldn't.
Right. And that's how I felt about it. I just feel like it's just like one of those things. It's so hard. And then especially if it continues, especially if the way they talk to you, or the way they may not even communicate with you. And they think they're doing it correctly, but at the same time, they're not doing it the way you think it should be going on.
Right. Correct. That's exactly it. I'm at work. I had to weigh that in, because I've been going through that too.
Well, I thank you for calling in. Thank you, and continue to listen to us on 105.1, the Music Muscle of the Shows, or 105.9, the Vibe.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think a lot of people are dealing with that. That was a good answer what the caller just said. It's that we expect people to love us the same way that that we love them, but people don't do that, and people won't forgive you. People hold grudges so often, and they're holding these grudges, but at the same time, you might not wake up tomorrow, and the Lord ain't gonna forgive you for that. So you gotta forgive people, make amends, and move on and forget it. Don't, some people I cannot stand. This is one of my pet peeves. I forgive you, but I never forget it. Well, don't forgive me. You still holding that in your heart. You holding malice in your heart. If you cannot truly forgive somebody and move past, you didn't truly forgive them. I'm not saying you got to be back in their face and all that, but you should be to the point. But if you love them, you're going to be back in their face or whatever. If you truly love somebody, you're going to, whether it's a friend, a family, whoever, you're going to move past it and forget it. That's just like an incident happened to me on this past weekend. I was walking, those who know me, I like to walk, and that's my therapy. And so I was walking Friday morning, and a dog actually ran out and jumped on me. And so it was a big dog. It was not a little dog for those who really thought it was a little dog. It was a big dog. I wish I had a picture. I mean, I was in more shock than anything. So I kind of I start breathing hard. I didn't cry or anything, but I did scream because I was scared, because I was thinking about all the different stories of people being attacked by dogs, and I was thinking about a childhood story where we were out playing. I might have been like 10 or 11 years old, and my friend, his dog actually attacked him, and attacked him in a way that pulled his eye socket out or whatever. I know that's very graphic, but I was thinking about that. I mean, all kinds of things went on in my mind. But at the same time, I knew the owner of the dog. I knew she didn't, as they say, sick the dog on me. I had somebody was like, well, you should be mad. You should have called the pound because that's not right, or whatever. The dog should have been on a leash. But I did know that she was actually walking. She was letting her dog out. So I got home yesterday from church. I don't check my mailbox often. And I got the sweetest note. It said, I would like to apologize for my dog's behavior. And, I probably would have never even went through all this and wrote a note. My dog's behavior. My dog is relatively, is it reactive, which means he's fearful of a lot, and he was poor communication skills. He does his best to say hi. So she was telling me that he was actually trying to greet me, but doesn't realize running up to people and barking is not an effective method for that. I'm not trying to excuse his behavior, though. I understand that his behavior doesn't come across that way. I'm embarrassed. I'm so deeply sorry to the way he reacted, and I hope you can accept my apology and forgive us. I mean, I thought that was the sweetest thing ever, because one, she acknowledged the problem. Yes, I mean, I wasn't thinking of it at that time, and I just moved past it. I was thankful that the dog didn't bite me or anything like that. But at the same time, to get a note, I was like, oh my goodness, that, she really was, embarrassed. She was really wanted me to forgive them of the dog's actions. And so on last night, I was standing outside, and I acknowledged that I did receive the note. I forgive you of the dog. I forgive you, as an owner or whatever. And, you know, we had a small conversation, but at the same time, I know somebody saying that's, you know, you know, that's nothing, but it was a act of an apology that I truly believe it was sincere. And I know it doesn't go back to our whole topic because we're supposed to love everybody. You know, I love her because I do see them from time to time as I'm walking or whatever. But it was a great gesture to even send me a note to let me know I am truly sorry. And I think that's all we need. Our actions should speak for who we are. And so that was one reason I came up with the question today. Why is it so hard for us to forgive those we say we love? This was just somebody that know of me from walking. So, you know, why is it so hard? Call me. The number is 256-365-1000. And I think the caller that called in earlier today, she basically said that it's harder for those who we love because we expect the same forgiveness or the same reaction, especially since we love that person. Y'all call in. The number is 256-365-1000. And you are listening to 105.1. The music muscle of the shows, and 105.9 the vibe in Dothan, Alabama. I'm gonna listen to a little bit. I'm gonna listen to Faith Evans. As soon as you get home, you're tuning in to 105.1 the music muscle of the shows. I'll be right back.
Don't wanna lose you. So baby, soon as I get home, I'll make it up to you. Baby, I'll do what I gotta do. Soon as I get home, I'll make it up to you. Baby, I'll do what I gotta do. Sleepless nights and lonely days are all that fill my head all the time. Oh, baby, but all I do is think about the way you make me feel. 'Cause baby, this love is so real. Soon as I get home, when I get home, I'll make it up to you. Baby, I'll do what I gotta do. Soon as I get home, I'll make it up to you. Baby, I'll do what I gotta do. If I try to spend some time with you to make you happy, would you feel better? And if I could, with you I would be forever, forever in love. So we can through the night, we can hold each other tight. I can take away the pain if you would only let me. Just forget about the pain.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Don't worry, be happy. I give you my phone number. When you worry, call me. I make you happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. But don't worry, be happy. Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Now there is this song I wrote. I hope you learned it note for note like good little children. Don't worry, be happy. Listen to what I say. In your life, expect some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, don't do it. Be happy. Put a smile on your face. Don't bring everybody down like this.
We're back. You're tuning in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe. That was Don't Worry, Be Happy. And that's what we got to do. And forgive. Our topic today is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? Call in and get in on the conversation. And let's talk about it. I think everyone who has actually called in, I think the people that's texting with the different their outcome, because it is a lot of people do have, they expect you to treat them the way, they really expect you to treat them the same way they treat you. But that Bible does teach us that, just to do unto others as you have them to do unto you. But I don't know, why is it so hard for people to forgive those they say they love? I mean, I don't know. I try my best to forgive people, but people, they hold so many grudges. I'm like, you ain't gonna cause me to go to hell because you holding a grudge against me. That ain't what we gonna do. But the question again is, why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? And in the news, again, I'm gonna talk about it. I know Dothan is kind of South Alabama, down south, and it is a tropical storm coming through, Francine. So make sure you be weather alert. Make sure you know what's going on. In the shows area, we're expecting rain starting on Thursday through the weekend because of the storm. It's we have other companies that we work with, and a lot of them are actually calling in based on the storm. So make sure you be weather alert. Make sure you know where the storm is hitting. And again, like I said, make sure you be safe out there as the weather progresses to get bad this week, due to Tropical Storm Francine. That's the name of it, Tropical Storm Francine. So that is actually in the making now. It's coming in the Gulf of Mexico, but I know it'll probably hit closer that way down south than it will North Alabama, but we are going to get a lot of rain from it. So that is going on. But again, my question is, why is it so hard for you to forgive those you say you love? We got about 10 more minutes. You can call in and get in on the conversation and let me know what your thoughts are based on that. And, based on what you, based on that conversation. And we also today, I've talked about the mother said she had sent in word, the mother of the mass shooting that happened in Georgia on last week. The mother also stated that she reported that she did try to warn the school about the shooting. So, would the son be able to forgive his mom for her coming out saying that? Or, I think the mom did the right thing calling and trying to make aware of what the situation was and what was about to happen. It's no more than right. That's just me. Some people like, well, she shouldn't turn on her son. I don't think she was turning on her son. She was making awareness to the situation. That's what she was doing. And I'm reading, it says the call log, the family member call log from their phone plan shows Marcy's 10-minute call to the school at 9:50 a.m. moments before Colt reportedly opened fire at 10:20. I was the one that notified the school counselor at the high school. I told them it was an extreme emergency and for them to go immediately and find my son to check on him. According to the screenshot of the text exchange between Marcy and her sister. So she had also texted her sister, showed her sister what she had did. Marcy described the shooting as absolute horrific and her deep regret for the impact on the students and teachers. She said, I'm so sorry and cannot fathom the pain and suffering they're going through right now. She wrote this in a message that was reported to the school. So she basically was trying to make awareness to what was going on with her son. So that's what happened over there. with that. Rich homie Kwan's girlfriend breaks her silence on finding his body, and they, with their 15-year relationship, Rich homie Kwan's girlfriend is breaking her silence on a moment that traumatized her. Amber Williams delivered her first statement about the passing of her son's father on September the 7th. Kwan died on Thursday, September the 5th at their home. And Amber began her statement by saying the pain of Kwan's death is unbearable. She followed up by showing a gratitude for the outpour of love for the Atlanta rapper and the people who have reached out to her. I'm traumatized from a moment that'll forever be in my head. And that's what she wrote on Instagram. So she actually found him face down, wrapped up in a blanket. Oh no, she placed a blanket on him while heading out the door. She didn't realize she was heading out the door for school. However, when she returned, she noticed he had not moved. After inspecting him closer, Williams discovered he didn't have a heartbeat, wasn't breathing, and had foam. So she left that Wednesday morning going to school. She did not check him. She just placed a blanket on top of him. So that's what's going on with Rich homie Quan over. He was a rapper in Atlanta. So that's kind of devastating. It's a lot going on, and that's kind of how I came up with my topic today. Why is it so hard to forgive those you love? Because it could be us, and then you live crazy life, and then you have to go to hell for not forgiving somebody. What's your thoughts? Call me 256-365-1000. Why is it so hard to forgive those you say you love? And I thank the choir president for tuning in, listening with me today. We wish her well as she recovers to get back to health and comes back volunteering with us. It's lonely here by myself, but all is well. And I thank each of you that has been part of our listening audience and calling and checking in on her. And I also thank you for calling in every day on the conversation that I have had, the different topics. But you can also make sure you download our app, call a friend, call a neighbor, call your cousins over there, wherever, and let them know that they can listen to us live on Knox Media Group. And they can also view us via Facebook. And they can also view us via YouTube. And make sure when they go to YouTube to like and subscribe, because we will, in 3 months, we'll be giving away a car. So make sure they're doing that also. It's a lot going on right here at Knox Media Group. But we would like for you to be one of our sponsors. And you can do so by calling us at 256-712-2887. Remember, there's no business too large or too small for us. We will make a package for you, because our motto here at Knox Media Group is love, unity, and diversity. And we want to make sure that you are part of that, our listening family, because that's what we do. One more thing in the news before we get ready to get out of here. Someone just sent me this article that says the HBO star and restaurant owner accused of racially profiling one of the Hamptons has come under fire after being accused of racially profiling. Ardeem allegedly asked Rachel Tucker to move her seat at his Hamptons establishment after telling her he received complaints about her curly hair. The owner and HBO star, however, is sharing his side of the story. Meanwhile, Tucker is reportedly threatened to take legal actions. So it's a Hampton owner. He's a HBO star, and he was actually asked her to move because of complaints of her curly hair. And she's actually Rachel Tucker. People just say and do anything. But according to Carter, Tucker had enjoyed a beach day with her friends in the Hamptons before they decided to visit 75 Main. While there, Tucker and her friends were allegedly asked to move their table. Furthermore, a white family seated nearby allegedly complained about Tucker's hair being too big. She in a restaurant. You shouldn't even care what her hair look like. She ain't bothering you. But, that's how people are. We'll get in on that tomorrow. But I thank each of you for tuning in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and 105.9, the vibe in Dothan, Alabama. Make sure you download our app and let everyone know that we are live every day for the Lunchtime show with the old school preacher, the church secretary, that's me, and the choir president. Tune in. Up next is the DL Hughley show. And make sure you tune in with our guy Montreal for the Ain't It Main show at 5 o'clock. Bye. Y'all have a good day.
At first we started out real cool, taking me places I ain't never been. But now you're getting comfortable, ain't doing those things you did no more. You're slowly making me pay for things